we own. All right? You want to say, Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh Shai,
Rakta Yahweh Shai,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh Shai,
Rakta Yahweh Shai,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh Shai.
Rakta Yahweh Shai.
All right, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakodash.
couple honor to our elders, our great apostles, all right? Great millstones, Gms, who rule well, teach well, being great example to Israel, right? The elect, you know, say peace and blessings, salutations, all right, to the actual four men, who get truth and teach sincerely, their great souls. All right? The Hebrew Israelites, you know, week in and week out, and season out of season. All right? We out here once again and at it again, man. All through the spirit of power, you have about you on shot. All right? To bring the downfall of America down, man.
That's right.
America's going down, all right, by fire, man. All right? America's going to be destroyed, man. All right? All through the spirit of power, you have about you on shot, man. All right? We come out here, boldly, tell our people, and also to take on the nation. All right? Hey, America's going to be destroyed, man. Like, how much can we say this, man? All right? How much can we say it? America's going down by fire, man. It's time, man. All right? That song, Taylor Swift had was talking about last night, change don't come, man. Guess what? That change is gonna come. All right? It's gonna start, all right? With the power, y'all about to come outside, and y'all do the spirit, we bring it down, man.
Revelation chapter 18 verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory.
Right?
And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen.
Right. Babylon, this is America, man. You ain't gonna find the secret of America in the Bible, man. It said Babylon, man. That's what's known as America today, man. Babylon, man. All right? It's suddenly falling, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Babylon, the great is fallen, and it's become the habitation of devils.
That's right. Go ahead.
And the whole of every foul spirit,
Right. Behold, everywhere,
every foul spirit,
foul spirit, man. This wicked ass kingdom that we're in, man. This is Babylon. All right? This is all the kingdoms that ever was before in one. All right? Go ahead.
and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Go ahead.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right. Read that part again.
Come. He said, for all the nations, for
All
all
the nations, man. All right? All the nations have drunk of their cup, man. We can read that. All right? Going to Psalm 33. But it just break down all our enemies. But guess what? Them all the nations that drunk of the cup, man. Them our enemies, man. All right? That's why I said they're going to begin to hate no more. So they're going to realize Babylon, which is America, is nothing but a fucking joke, man. All right? That's all America is, a damn joke. Go ahead, bro.
Come. He said, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right?
And the kings of the earth have committed.
Which is what? The philosophy, all right? All the rich crowd, you know? All the abominations, they have drunk of that cup, man. How the hell you get McDonald's in China, man? You know what? They have drunk of that cup, man. You know, McDonald's in Japan, all right? They have drunk of the cup of Babylon, which is America, man. Start with the elites. Go ahead, bro.
Come. He said, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right?
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Right.
So all the kings, which is the other nations, man, committed fornication, taking out America's philosophy, man.
Right.
You know? I mean, it ain't coincidence they celebrate Christmas Thanksgiving and all these different different countries, man. All right? Of Esau, man. All right? It says, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Right? Right. Gold, silver, okay, all the resources. Yeah, the wickedness that America did, all right, we did it with the other nations.
okay? We use witchcraft, pedophilia, all right, homosexuality, all right, bestiality. We spread those philosophies, all right, and that way of life and that custom all over the world, all right. So they drunk in that fornication, okay? America, all right, and that's why they're going to be destroyed, man. That's why the reason why Babylon is going to be destroyed is because of the great rob and murder of the joint tribes of Israel, man.
Right.
All right, and all the other nations they took hold on that. Okay, that's why I say Babylon is falling. And this is a future prophecy, okay?
Yeah.
All right, we are the prophets. All right, prophecy means to say before, man.
Yeah.
So this is the reason. You want to know why this world is going down? Okay, it's because of the great rob and murder of what this devil has done unto the Lord's chosen elect seed. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 23. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury.
That's right. And they talk about the missiles, man. All right. The whirlwinds of the Lord come with fury, man. Go ahead.
A continuing whirlwind.
Right.
It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked.
See, the head of the wicked. Did not say that it's gonna fall upon our domain. All right. That's the head of the wicked, man. So-called white man, he's all evil, man. All right.
The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return.
Woo! It's not gonna return, man. All right, he's sending it out, man. He's gonna do what he do. What that Isaiah 55, what is that? About how to come back to the throne. Isaiah 55, right?
The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return.
Right. The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return, man. So the missiles ain't gonna bounce off the ground, man. All right? The missiles gonna hit. What they hit, man. Destroy what they gonna destroy, man. There ain't gonna be no reason why Trump he made the extended branch of the military, the six branch of the military space force. Because what they have in space is, when the missiles go through, they're gonna come to the missiles down. All right. So it says that the end of the world is not going to be hurt, man. No, it's going to be fired out, man. Ain't nothing. The defense mechanism is going to work against those missiles, man. Because the angel is going to be within those missiles, man. The scriptures tell you that. Okay.
It says, until he hath done it, and until he hath performed the intents of his heart,
Right.
in the latter days he shall consider it.
Read that part again at the top.
It says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he hath done it, and until he hath performed the intents
Right.
of his heart.
Right. See? Till he have done it.
Praise the Lord.
All right. Till he have done it, man. They talk about destroying America by fire, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
And until he hath performed the intents of his heart,
Right.
and the latter
That's the kiss of his heart, man, to destroy America, man. And none of the other places really to get rid of the wicked, man. All right? Because our big brother, who the world even calls Jesus Christ, hey, he coming back, man.
Yes.
All right? He coming back. And he ain't coming back with candy. All right? He coming back by fire, man. When he plead with our flesh, by fire. All right?
in the latter days ye shall consider it.
Right. In the latter days, ye shall consider it. All right? 2/3 of our people, all right, when they start catching their hair, then they going to consider it, man. But right now, while they yet got liberty, they lowering the law, you have about some outside. I'm like, fuck this. I got to get money where I can get it. But not considering the times that we in, man. We're in a time of war. This is a serious business that's going on, man. You know? And 2/3 of our people, all right, walking around like, this shit ain't finna go down, man. Like they ain't watching the news on CNN, all right, or Fox or whatever, that, hey, World War III is on the uprise, man. This shit finna go down by fire, man. And we ain't gonna burn it up, all right? The Lord gonna burn it up, man. Our little fight shit we do, throw a little, what they call that? Put some gas in the bottle, then you throw it. Yeah, cocktail. What the fuck our little cocktails gonna do? No, the Lord gonna burn this motherfucker up, man. All right? The Lord gonna set it on fire, man. We can't do what the Lord do, man. Yo, was it on there, bro?
He got
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 1. It say, woe be unto thee, Babylon, and Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt, and Syria.
Woo! And that's talking about America. All right? Those are the different nations. All the customs, the philosophies, everything is here. Right? Okay? All those different places around in different history time, Egypt, bondage, slavery. Okay? Asia, trafficking. Okay? Babylon, confusion. All right, that's what it means for ball, man. This is a confused ass place, man. The weather don't know when to stay. We was just talking about that earlier, man. The weather's confused, man. Mother Nature's confused, man. You know, so-called Mother Nature. You know, everything is fucked up here, man. All right, you got the holy people. Okay, you got the holy people calling themselves niggas, man. You got the holy people calling themselves Mexicans, man. Puerto Ricans. All right, you got our brothers fighting amongst one another, man. It's confusion, man. All right. The whole Senate House, the White House, is full of pedophilia. All right, they swear in on the Bible, but uphold under the laws of the Bible. Okay, this place is confusion, man. Transgenders, that's fucking confusion, man. That's not according to the Bible, man. All right, that's wicked, man. All right, that's the reason why this place has to go, man. All right, poison in the water, man. All right, vaccinations. All right, the chemical trails, man. All right, so the Lord has a special judgment for this place, man. Go ahead, bro. GMOs in the food. Yeah, GMOs.
Well, this back in 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm starting at 1 again. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon.
Destruction, man. All right, that's what woe means. It means destruction. All right, another word for that is misery, man. These people are finna get. These people are about to be miserable, man. All right, great misery, man. Go ahead,
It say, in Asia, woe be unto thee, Egypt, and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand.
See, your destruction is at hand, man. All right, meaning it's finna come.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
God, it say a sword is set up upon you, and who may turn it back?
See, a sword is sitting upon you. Who gonna turn it back, man? How your fucking defense mechanism that this demonic nigga Trump tried to make that the new branch Space Force, all right? That new branch Space Force. You think they finna see those missiles and reverse it and shoot it back to wherever it's supposed to go? Came from, man?
Make the missile like a boomerang.
Yeah. Kinda. No, that's not about to happen, man. Right. All right? Y'all not about to stop this nuclear destruction, man. Okay? Go ahead,
God. It say a fire is set among you. And who may quench it?
See, a fire is set. Who's gonna quench that fire, man? Hey, didn't I Yahweh say, if a brother can get that in Luke, he said a fire will be in what will I if it already be kindled? Yeah. You know?
Luke 12:49.
Yeah, man. Okay?
12:49.
12:49. Bump for shot.
Because right now, like he said, that out of our mouth will be fire. People as wood, man. That's what's going on right now. We automatically set the fire right now, man.
Yeah, the first fire is the
Spirit.
word.
Yeah, spirit fire right now. But it's going to actually become physical, man. That's right. That's going to be all through the spirit fire you have about you know. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, what the world called so-called Jesus Christ, man, he said that these things are going to happen, man. Okay? Okay? He said this is going to happen. Go ahead.
All right, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth.
See, the Lord said this, man. All right, who the world calls Jesus Christ. All right, his Hebrew name is Yahweh, man. He said he come to send the fire. Go ahead.
And what will I if it be already kindled?
See, because there's already going to be fires, and this place is already going to be destroying itself, man.
Yeah.
You know, there's already going to be fires rising up.
Yeah, because that's how rise happens.
Yeah, the
When rise happen, shit, it becomes fire, man. People start throwing fire, set shit on fire, set buildings on fire. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all out hell.
Yeah, even other places. What was it? In Cali, that wildfire that can't be quenched. Remember that fire? Yeah, it's the fire that's still going on. I can't think of exactly where it's at, but there's already fires in California, right? It's been like that for a long time, man. So there's already fires on the earth. And here it is, the Lord said he's going to send another fire, man. And that ultimate fire is going to destroy this place.
Yeah.
You know?
What Yahweh shall say? I come not to send peace on earth, but a sword. That's right. Come on, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Woo!
Right, let's go.
Behold, they ain't teaching this in the church, man.
No, man.
Come on, you bring this shit out in the church. So like, you bring this out in the church. Guess what? People gonna be afraid. You said the Lord said he come back with fire. Huh? They know what fire is, man. Alright? So he said the Lord said, behold, I come with fire, man. Go ahead, brother.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind,
Right?
to render his anger
To
with fury.
render his anger with fury. The Lord is upset. The men of the Lord is upset. Alright? The men of the Lord, what does it say in Ecclesiastes 12, man? Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, man.
Yeah,
All right?
Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Yeah, 7-7. Come on. Hey, we upset, man. All right? And the Lord is way more upset than we are, man. You know, and he been upset for 2 days, man. All right? He still remember what you so-called what you Edomites have done to him. So-called white people. He still remember, man.
And he sees what his brothers are going
Through this way.
You know, because like, you know, growing up, if you had a sibling, you saw like your little brother or even your older brother get picked on, you know, you wanted to hop in there.
Yeah.
You know, you wanted to jump in. So he's got 144,000 brothers down here, plus like getting picked on, getting bullied around. He's pissed off, man. He wants to step in, teach that bully a lesson.
And he don't teach the lesson. Go ahead, Art.
It says, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right, and his rebuke with flames of fire is talking about them thermonuclear missiles that's coming to America, man.
That's part of this righteous name.
All right, shit, this depth, exactly, bro. This righteous indignation, man. All right? Hey, it's gonna happen, man. We living in some great times, man. All right, like the apostle asked him, is it not to restore the kingdom? You know? No, it's happening this time, man. All right? This the time that it's happening, man. Go ahead, bro. You on.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Right, and that's how the Lord get down, man. You want to know about so-called Jesus, how he coming back? That's how he coming back, man. Read one more time, bro.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Jesus said by fire. Jesus said by fire when he plead with flesh, man. All right? By fire. All right? You ain't going to be saved, all right? If you ain't part of the elect, man. By fire when he plead with all flesh, man. They ain't reading this in no church, man. Because they did, that fear will fall upon them, man.
It's so funny that, you know, I don't want to jump off topic, that most of these church folks, man, that go to church on Sundays don't know not to eat no pork in the scriptures, man. You know?
Not to get no hairline, not to shave, no? Right.
This is Matthew.
Got one.
This the book of Psalms 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone. In a horrible tempest, this shall be the portion of their cup.
That's right. That's a portion of their cup, man. It's because that's how the things can be cleansed by fire, man. All right? Well, what they do to gold, purify gold, you got to go through what? Fire. All right? So everything gonna be cleansed by fire, man. And that's the wicked. You know? You got it, bro.
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth.
Right. That's what Jesus said, man. All right? Jesus said, think not, I come to send peace on earth, man. This ain't a time for peace, man. All right? This is why I'm saying Jesus, but these people get to understand who I'm talking about. But they don't understand Yahweh Shai, man. All right? Who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. All right? He delivers, man. He is our Savior, man. All right? And he said, think not, he's going to set peace on earth, man. It ain't finna get better, man. It's finna get worse, man. Go ahead, brother.
I came not to send peace,
but a sword. He came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? Who the word even called Jesus Christ? He said he came not to send peace on earth, man. So what the hell y'all pastors talking about? All right? The preachers talking about. The deacons talking about, man. The Lord's come back with fire, man.
That don't sound like a man that loved the whole world.
Yeah. Exactly. He been to burn this place up, but he loved everybody.
Right.
Come on,
Right.
man.
How's that love? You know what I'm saying?
Keep my shoe, man. That's right. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 66, back in verse 16.
Here it comes.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Man, the slain of the Lord shall be many. Now that's a fearful thing, man. To know and to understand, man. All right, the slain of the Lord gonna be many. Like, God damn. So majority of these people that we see is gonna catch that hell, man. Gonna catch that fire.
This is a Walking Dead, man.
Exactly.
Dead people, man. These people dead. We literally watching dead people walk, man.
It say that. This is the body of the shadow of death. They know what's a walking something. Because what? They ain't got the true knowledge and wisdom understanding, which is the breath of life, man. You know, the brother can get that in Genesis. You know, you got something, bro? Go ahead.
All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night,
Go ahead. Unexpected.
in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Stop again.
All right? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Right, and the brother can hold that Ecclesiastes too, though. Ecclesiastes 13.
In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great
It
noise.
says the day of the Lord, all right? Everybody's waiting on that great day that the Lord is supposed to return, right? It's the second coming, you know? So these peons, you know, these normal Edomites, you know, they go to Catholic church or they go to, they go to all these churches and Seventh-day Adventists and you know, Baptist church or wherever the hell churches they go to, man. And they say, well, we can't wait for the day of the Lord to happen, man. You know, the day of the Lord this, the day of the Lord that. And get there and say, what end is it for you? Remember that? God. Go ahead.
I got it. I'm already.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
See, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. Everything is made of an element, man. Okay? So that means everything is gonna be melted away, man. Even you people, man.
That's some serious fire.
Yeah, man. That's anger, man.
Yep, because I'm a welder. So I work with steel and iron and aluminum. And I'm like, I'm looking at this big ass thing I just built, right? This big project I just built. I'm talking about this big, like a hot tub. It's so damn big. I'm like, damn, man, this shit gonna get melted. Like, what kind of fire it is they gonna melt this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some fire, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how you know that it's talking about those nuclear missiles.
Yeah. The
Because
only
if
thing
you,
to do it is nuclear.
yeah, because if you look into how a nuclear bomb works, it splits the atom of, you know, whatever element it is, like uranium, I think it's what it is, and it splits it and it forms a new element, and it sets off that chain reaction down to the basic elements. So the basic elements are going to change. So that's how you know the scriptures are talking about nuclear missiles.
Hey, you got something on it?
Yeah, I was just going to.
I got something after you.
Okay, we're gonna let it rip. It says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
They're in, man. Look at these buildings, man. All this wickedness that's going on in America, all the work's gonna get burnt up too, man. All right, it ain't gonna be nothing left, man. He said America's gonna be like to a desert, man. You ain't gonna even know that America would even exist, man. You know, it's over with for America, man. We just waiting on it to play out. We know the movie, man. We got the script, man. We playing in it. You know, the Lord just blessed us to get the understanding how the movie's gonna end, man. And we coming out here to foretell it. We spoiling right. We spoiling the movie right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I was going to add on, you know, it's comforting knowing that, you know, all these basic elements are going to be burnt up. Because, you know, that documentary on Netflix about the DuPont Teflon, you know, and that's just one of 80,000 chemicals that this devil has put in, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
So when you read that and how all those wicked inventions, they're going to be wiped away. They're going to be cleansed away. So the kingdom to come, there's not going to be any leftover, created diseases and stuff. All of that's going to be cleansed,
Yeah,
man.
cleansed by the fire. Yeah.
The air has to be clean, man. This is toxic air we're breathing, man. All right, number chemical trails and sulfur and all those type of things, man. Hey, man, why do you think it says a lake of fire, man? Everything has to get swept away and clean, okay? Well, not, clean. This whole place has to be clean, man.
Only fire proof.
Only fire will do that, man. Okay? Nuclear, man. They know this. It's all in the news, man. They know, man. Esau, the elites of them, they know what's gonna happen, man. That old movie, Planet of the Apes. What he say? He said, "You did it. You did it." Because what? It was a nuclear explosion, man. They put it in their movies and stuff like that. Go ahead, bro. They keep going.
All right. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
This is the holy conversation of godliness, man. Proclaiming the end. This is the only talk that you're supposed to have, man. The destruction of a wicked empire. Okay? This is the righteous holy conversation. It says what manner you're supposed to be in. Okay? So that's why brothers converted into this truth and giving their lives to Yahweh Shem outside, so we won't get destroyed with the rest of these people, man. Okay? Ezekiel 9 says the word that sigh and cry for the abomination that's done in the earth, man. That we're going to be exempt from that, That's why we're supposed to be in this righteous holy conversation, which is this truth. Go ahead,
All right, it says, "Looking forward and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire."
See, the heavens is going to be on fire, man. Okay? Go ahead.
"Shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat."
See, the elements is going to melt. Okay? Fervent heat, that hot fire, man. Alright? The elements will melt with fervent heat, man.
Nevertheless, we, according to the promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
See, we're going to look for the new heaven and the new earth, man. Okay? That new Jerusalem. Yeah, new Jerusalem, man. Alright? A new heaven and a new earth. Everything is going to be replenished. Okay? Go ahead,
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
See, and that's why we got to destroy all this wicked BS, and the elect is going to dwell in righteousness. All right? Go ahead.
Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace,
That's right, man.
without spot and blameless.
Yep, without spot and blameless, man. We're not teaching that the Lord is going to come for everybody. We're not teaching that America's not going to be destroyed. We gotta teach what the Bible says, man.
Yeah, we ain't being like the other Israelites.
Yeah.
Talking about we all can make it. Let's bring all Israel together.
Yeah.
No, we ain't teaching that doctrine.
They don't teach the destruction of America, man.
That's right.
A lot of other camps and groups, and even regular people who's in the churches and stuff like that, they don't teach this, man. Go ahead,
It says, "And account that the long suffering of the Lord is salvation."
That's right. Yahweh Shai, man, he is the deliverer, man. All right, he's gonna give us the salvation.
Right, bro. He's the only one can. All right? That was his mission, bro. All right? Give us salvation.
That's it on that out. Go ahead, bro.
All right, this song, I got Isaiah 34:8. I'm going to read 9 too. It says, "For it is the day of the Most High and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion."
That's right. See that? There's a reason why this is finna happen, man. Okay? The Lord is finna pay these devils back on what they did to the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
You see? Go ahead.
"And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone." And that brimstone is Yahweh's breath, man. That's going to breathe upon this place.
Yeah, right.
With thermonuclear missiles.
Now, the Spirit.
Spirit gonna be in them missiles.
It says,
He ain't gonna even lift up a hand.
It says, "And the land thereof shall become burning pitch." That burning pitch is that tar asphalt. Now, if you put tar on the ground, guess what? You got to burn it. Okay? What you do to tar when you make these streets, man? Burn, you got to burn.
Yeah, because you can see the, you know, when they do
The hot
lay it
mix.
down,
It's
you can
called
see
hot
the
mix.
smoke come from it.
Come on,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? When it's fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't walk. You can't.
Yeah, now you can't walk on
You
that.
can't walk on that shit. You gonna melt your shoes, man.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't even walk on it with barefoot. It's gonna fuck your feet up. All right. So yeah, man, the Lord's finna send a burning pitch on this place.
That's how he comes.
That's how He come with burning asphalt.
Right.
I got something real quick.
Our people really think the Lord gonna come with candy.
Man.
Like the Lord gonna just save everybody. Well, we all, whoever believe,
Bunch of
whoever believe.
freaks, faggots, and lesbians and
Come on,
freakism, man. You think the Lord gonna bring you into the kingdom, man? Okay? Get the hell out of here, man. A man who can put his rod in another man's ass, man. Come on, man.
And you gonna be
And
delivered.
you gonna get fucking delivered, man? Are you fucking crazy, man? Are you really serious? Are you serious, man? The Lord loves all. Are you serious?
Hey y'all.
The Lord don't care. He said, come as you are. That's it, man.
Hey,
He says, come as you are, man.
Can I throw this quick
That's
one
some
out?
shit Esau made up, man.
Can I throw this quick? Because you mentioned it too, right?
Go ahead.
This 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. 6 and 9. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom
See
of
that?
God.
These people is unrighteous, man. Get out of here, man. All right? A woman over a man, you know?
Woman.
Yep, kind. That's the one.
I get that too. Keep doing that.
It says, be not deceived, neither fornicators,
Right. Be
nor,
not deceived, man. All right? Be not deceived. Go ahead.
nor idolaters,
Yeah, he said fornicator. When you fornicate, when you commit fornication, okay, it's a sense of adultery. All right, you have sex with another man's woman. Okay, which that's why these people are going to be destroyed. They teach that you can go out and pop another man, you know. But then on the spiritual level of the fornication, Jake is worshiping all these other gods, man. And we are the Lord's bride, man. We are the women to the Lord. Okay, that's the husband. Okay, so we're basically committing, well, not us. We're clean from that. The spirit of God, God, shot. But you people, okay, Jake is committing spiritual fornication, man. All right, they're serving Allah, they're serving Buddha, all right, or they so-called atheists, you know, yeah, Egyptologists. So heavy, you know. So they're committing spiritual fornication, man. You think the Lord is going to deliver you guys, man? Get the hell out of here, man.
it say, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminates.
Feminine, a faggot. Think a faggot's gonna go to heaven, man? Get out of here.
No abuse of themselves with mankind.
Right, see that?
Right. See, no abuse of that self mankind, like the brother was saying, homosexual.
And that's heavy, man.
If you saying that you can make it, being one of those, man, you call the Most High a liar, man.
Yup.
You know? You blaspheme the Most High, man, because if you gonna make it being a homosexual, man. All right, being a lesbian, man.
Hey, man.
Being a pedophile, man. All right, bestiality, man. All right, you think you gonna make it? Come on, man. The Lord gonna fuck you up, man.
Even.
No, go ahead, bro. Just said the Lord said, this place has the spirit of Sodom and Egypt in it.
Exactly.
Now, when you go into Sodom and Egypt, really it's synonymous because who's the false homosexual? Ham.
Exactly.
So homosexuality really comes from Egypt, or comes from Ham.
Yeah, exactly.
And our people have been seduced by him. You know? Esau ultimately, the new Egyptians, okay, was the first homosexual was Ham. Okay? That's why Esau, all right, he's in heavy cahoots with that spirit of Egypt, man. That's why you see all those Egyptian symbols, all right, all over the America.
Godhead.
Yeah, you know. They heavy into that Horus. Matter of fact, even that image of Jesus Christ go back to Serapis Christos, which is an Egyptian god and a Roman god, you know. But I just want to throw that point out.
That's good point. Go ahead, brother.
All right,
Are you done on that?
oh yeah, that's the one here.
Are you gonna break out that Roman?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Jude chapter 1 verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner giving themselves over to fornication
Right.
and going after strange flesh.
Sick, strange flesh. Men on men. Women on women, man.
Men on beasts.
Men on beasts. Women on beasts, man. Esau pushed that vibration, man.
That's
They got DVDs of women fucking horses and cows and like that's disgusting, man. Esau pushed that's a upset nature, man. Just people see it, man. Come on, man. How can you do that? Have sex with a horse, man.
That's why I say, lest there be any fornicator or profane person is Esau.
Right?
Out of the temple, man, he does everything
Outside
of the temple of the Lord, man. Okay? He does everything outside of these scriptures, man.
Everything.
Now, to go back to that Egypt topic, it's the phallic symbol, all right? The phallic symbol is a dick, man.
Yep.
Okay? The phallic symbol is a rod, and that's in the head of Washington, D.C., man. And they call it the monument. It's a monument, man. It's made as a tie. You know, with corporate America, the tie, what does that go back to? A dick, man.
Right, bro.
All right? You got a dick on your neck.
Diddle in that man.
No, man. It sounds perverse as hell, man. But you think that the Lord isn't going to pay him back for all the wickedness that he's done? And then on top of that, our people, all right, the Israelites, and what they're doing is they're taking on those customs, man. They're taking on that way of life, man. And we was given direct laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay, and that's why we're gonna get jacked up. That's why 2/3 of our nation we went into slavery. Okay, we was always fornicating whatever empire we was in. Those gods, we got our own power, man. You know, and that's why Jacob's gonna get destroyed, man. You know, 2/3 of them.
He gave us a guideline, man.
Yeah, it's a guideline, man.
This the way. He gave us guidelines the way that what conduct ourselves, man. All right. Hey, I love y'all. All right, you my child.
Separated,
Right? He separated us, man. Israel, hey, y'all might be loved, man. But this is how y'all conduct yourselves. Okay, but damn about the other nations, man. But as for Israel, as for his people, this is how y'all conduct yourselves, man. Because what? Our people led us away from that, man.
And what
Right?
the scriptures say, train a child up in the way that he should go, and he should never depart.
Right, that's right,
And
bro.
that's what the Lord did with us.
The Lord did with God.
They go.
That's what he did with us. But then what happened? We went astray. Yeah, we went astray. You know?
They said Jake is hard-headed.
Yeah, man.
You know? Jake think he got it, man. Jake think he just got it on his own. No, you don't, man. We got a power, man. And we supposed to call on it, depend on that power, man.
It's the reason why we are the sheep.
Exactly.
You know what a sheep is simple. Okay, a sheep is simple as hell. A sheep will wander off. Okay? That's why we needed a shepherd. Yahweh is that shepherd. Alright? And he's to get the guide is these scriptures, and we're supposed to follow him. Okay? But we get simple, we want to look to the left, look to the right, get off the path, you know, go over here with this doctrine, go over here with that doctrine. And here the Lord set up his men to guide you, man, as those shepherds, man. You know? Righteous shepherds, man. That's how leading the flock, man. Okay?
And sheep are real curious. That's how they easily wander off.
Yep.
You know? That's why the Lord, he always has to set up a shepherd to bring us back. Hey, man, I'm wandering off over there with them wicked heathens in the nations, man.
Yeah. Like in the book of Judges.
Yep.
Every time they went out, the Lord, they prayed to the Lord. The Lord had to come and give them a shepherd.
Yeah. Set them up a priest.
That's right.
And you know, in Slock, you know how many times the Lord had to do that for Jacob? And Lord said, fuck y'all.
Yeah. Now we're at the point where now look. You gonna do what I'm gonna do. No, look at destroy y'all, man. Go ahead, bro.
I gotta. This Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Hashai has spoken against you.
Right. See, he said, hear these words. Well, how is you gonna hear them? You think the Lord can just come down and tap you on the shoulder? Hey, my son, you hear these words. No, man. You hear these words through the prophets, man. All right?
Words. It's not. Go ahead, bro.
Go.
Listen, these words, he said these words are against you. Now, they're not against the spirit. If you're an Israelite, they're against their flesh. That's right. Because that's what you're born with. All right? But this word, all right, is against that flesh. That is to strengthen your spirit. Because your flesh is filthy, man. Polluted with all of these philosophies, polluted with all these different temptations and lust out here. Your flesh is ready to latch on to. Your flesh is like a leech for wickedness, man. You know?
What I say about the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Yep, that's right.
This is Jude 1:9. Yet Michael the archangel, when contending with the devil, he disputed about the body of Moses. durst not bring against them railing accusation, but said, the Lord rebuked thee. You know, so Michael the archangel wasn't saying, oh, Moses, you're wicked. No, he said, look, man, you're going off. You know, it's not you, it's not your spirit that's like technically wicked and that's going to be destroyed. It's hey, you got to correct yourself because you're being, your flesh is weak right now. You know, the devil has a hold on you, and I'm like contending with him, so I'm telling you, get right. That's what we're doing, man.
Yeah. And then what Paul was saying, Paul like, I want to do right. You know, he wanted to be right, but you think,
we say, that what I did that I would, I do
I
not.
do not. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that flesh, man. It's in the flesh, man. All right,
That's why
like,
we gotta best for him being those two bodies.
exactly. Because what I'm saying, Romans 8:20 we had brought out last night. You know what I'm saying? The spirit, the creature was made subject to vanity, man. And our willingly. You know, we ain't willingly going off, man. But guess who made us go off?
The Lord teaching us a
The
lesson.
Lord.
Because that's why I was making that point to say that the words are against us, but really these words are for us.
Right.
You see, because you would take a simple-minded, like these Christians, or they try to come up against us, they'll try to say, see, the Lord said he against Israel. No, his word is against us for correction. It's against what we have, the word is against what we have lashed ourselves on to, which is other nations and philosophy.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's for us to bring us back. His word brings us back to be right.
Right. Make us alive, make us whole, man. But that's where it comes holy when you come separate, man. We come set apart from the other nations and 2/3 of our people, man. That's why I say all the Israel not of Israel, man. All right, because you got the elect within the elect, man. All right, because we already know Israel is the elect, but you got an elect within the elect, which come with the 144,000 and 1/3, man.
That's why he say he's coming with a sword. Now the sword that you see, he's already here with the sword.
Yep, huh?
The word to separate us from these heathens, man. You know? Then he coming with that physical sword to separate us physically from these heathens, man. But only his elect is gonna get only his elect are gonna get that physical separation, man.
Come. It said back in Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Hashai has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you.
Go ahead, Paul.
Oh, sorry. It said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
I will punish you. I will punish you for your iniquities. And what is a child not chastened? A bastard. So all these words was written in this book, all right, to correct us, chastise us, all right, bring us back to Yahweh Shem Shah. You say, what do you say in Proverbs? About the correction. Slipped my mind.
I think
you know what I'm talking about? About the correction.
Yeah, I think I know you're talking about.
But yeah, man, this is what this is for, man. You got it?
Yeah. Proverbs 22:15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the word of correction should drive it far from him.
Hey, what if Most High call us? His children, all right? His sons, man, all right? And it say, we have sought out foolish, what it say, we have sought out foolish inventions. Yeah. Who invented those things? That foolishness. These other nations started with the chief fool of the earth, Esau Edom, man. The biggest fool on the planet is Esau Edom because he's the only man who ever had an opportunity, which he really didn't. He had the birthright, right? Yeah. He had the birthright and he gave it up. I mean, easily. Like,
It was hard.
what does this birthright profit me? I'm at the point to die. Not knowing that birthright was much more than life, than death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that birthright was life itself. Is what I was trying to convey the point. You know, that birthright was life. It was immortality, you dummy.
Yeah.
So that you will never have to hunger or thirst or want again.
Hey, that's why he mad.
That's why he mad.
That's why he mad. You know. He's like, damn. Fucked up. Yeah, fucked up, man. Yeah. But go ahead. Finish that scripture, bro.
They said
Dig back off yours. This is Exodus 19:3. And Moses went out unto the Most High, and And the Lord called unto him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and have I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself.
He delivered us, man. He delivered us out of Egypt, okay? Just like he's going to deliver us again out of Egypt. Only this time it's going to be the elect. But the Lord is saying, look what I did for y'all. You know? The Lord delivered us, you know, out of Egypt. He did miracles for us out of Egypt, man. And then us, we turn our back on him. You know? 2/3, really, okay? Go ahead.
We saw his glory with our own eyes.
Yep.
It says, Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. For all the earth is mine, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests, and a holy nation.
And that's us, man. We the kingdom of priests and the holy nation.
It's that
But
separation.
we gotta, kind of got that separation that you had spoke on. But now, you know, but as far as now, for the whole nation to come in, 2/3 got to be destroyed, man. And we gonna, and the elect is gonna have to rebirth them back into righteousness, man. You know, that's what's gonna happen. Okay. In the theater near you, man. God. Go ahead.
It says, These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
That's right.
And guess that, I mean, it's plain.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Plain, man.
Ain't nothing new under the sun, man. The Lord always sends his prophets out. Alright, prophets out. Ain't nothing new, bro. That's how you know this the spirit of Yahweh Shemai Shah. He said what? He said forth his apostle last, man. Every time a kingdom is going down, man, he sends out his prophets, man. Alright? To condemn that place, man. Then he show up and show out, man. Go ahead, bro. That's right. Cause I got one going to the wing.
Okay, come. This is Acts 7, and I'm just to the point. Acts 7:51. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears,
Man.
ye do
Tell me
all.
that ain't Jake.
That's Jake, man. That's Jake, man. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit,
Right.
as your fathers did, so do ye.
Right, like it's going back into 2nd Ezra 9, man. Yeah, you know the law while you get here liberty. You know, that's Jake all the way. That's what we're talking about, man. They're talking about you Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, man. So called, man. You know?
Continue to resist the word.
That's why that on this go around, the Lord's just gonna have to burn you. You know, you gonna have to clean all this wicked shit up, man. You know?
You know how what the movement, I forgot what movement it was, but I did all I could do. You know, now I just wipe my hands with it. All right, the Lord wiped his hand with 2/3 by people, man. They just got, he just got fired,
Y'all
man.
niggas fucking deserve it too, man. You niggas deserve it. Y'all.
Hey.
You really do, man. Because really, a lot of these inventions and these wicked inventions that's being made up, our people made that shit up, man.
Huh?
You know? We did, man. We made up, the reason the sun god Amun-Ra shit, Constantine, okay, who started to the worship of the sun god on it, that was a wicked Israelite, man.
Yeah.
Okay? We started a lot of this wicked stuff too, man.
Yeah.
All right? Esau is wicked, but he ultimately the devil. But for the most part, our people has made hella demonic, wicked inventions, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, we press the issue.
Yeah,
Like,
we do it way more than the fucking
Yeah,
devils,
yeah.
man.
Whatever Esau, these heathens come up with, we make it popular.
Yeah.
Because we the
Hell
like
yeah,
homosexuality, just for instance, homosexuality was not popular like that back
In
when
the 90s.
when we was young,
Yeah.
adolescent,
In
and
the 80s and
toddlers.
90s.
Our parents,
Yeah.
that it went on the forefront like that. But when you start coming, they feminized Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Then they came, R. Kelly came, started doing the Trapped in the Closet series.
Yeah.
They had Jake, man. They used Jake to push forth the wickedness, man.
Right.
And Jake goes all out.
Man.
Jake can make anything look like it's the right thing to do, man.
Yeah.
They got shirts that says gay is the new black.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Fuck that.
Yeah.
The civil rights movement was created by Esau, okay? Those so-called Jews. But they had Bill Russell and Martin Luther Queen, okay? They were faggots. And they were underlining pushing homosexuality with the LGBT back in the 90s, man. All right? They were going out and speaking for gay people, man. They don't tell you this. They don't tell you the backstory of this, the NAACP and all that crap, man. All right, it was created by Esau, okay? But Jake was up in there doing wickedness, man. You know?
Hey,
And that's why everybody's wickedness has to be revealed, man. You know? And that's why they're going to get judged. You see?
And Barack Obama, even though he's not our people, the deception that he is our people was out there. Yeah. So our people, you know, clinged unto him, of course. And what did he do? He the one passed that legislation, man. He freed. I used to say this. I used to say, hey, they claim Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, which we not free. We still slaves. Yeah. But Obama, he freed the gays.
Free the gays.
That was the whole agenda the whole time. You know, that was a major reason why Barack Obama was put in place in office. All right, to let you babies out the closet.
Hey, even the Black Lives Matter movement, like if you go to their website, their whole agenda is to give equality, so-called equality, to gays and lesbians more than it is to so-called black people.
Yeah.
They're more of a feminist LGBTQ movement than they are for so-called black people.
It's crazy.
Wow, man. You know? Wow. Go ahead.
Let me. This is back in Acts 7. It says, Acts 7 and 52. I'm going to start with 51 again. Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit, as your fathers did, so do ye. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted, and they have slain them which shew before Salakia. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted, and they have slain them which shew before of the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been now the betrayers and murderers, man. Okay? Our own people is wicked as hell, man. Every prophet that came up to rebuke, okay? Listen to the Lord, man. Listen to Yahweh Shemel Shai. Come back to the truth. They killed them. Every prophet that came up, they were killed, man. So our people deserve everything that's gonna fucking happen to their ass, man. That's why we don't care. Hey, Jeremiah 16, man. We don't care who dies, man. All right. We don't care. A little baby could be walking in the middle of the street and get ran over by a fucking truck. We gonna praise y'all about Shemel Shot. And that nigga did something wicked in his past life, man. It was all judgment.
Yeah, the Lord said that whoever died, whoever perished being innocent, man.
That's Job 4:7. So when you see Jake just jacked up, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, man, that's because the Lord did it, man.
Yeah, cause I've been saying that. I'm like, man, I wonder what he did.
Yeah.
He had to do something. For the Lord to fuck him up like that, man.
Emmett Till. I wonder what Emmett Till did in his past life, cause he got annihilated, man. He got that nigga Emmett Till got his ass fucked up by Esau, unrecognizable, man. You know, put stone him, put bee honey or whatever, and got fucked up his face. They did all type of shit to that man. You know, but what did he do? In his past life for the Lord to jack his ass up like that. Hey, so the same thing, Slacky, bro. So the same thing at this time go around. All right, all the wickedness that we didn't get from generation to generation to generation. This is the last end for all that wickedness. Right, bro. This is the last end for it. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, just then they showed you outside the Tales from the Hood, the second one. They showed you no Tales from the Hood. Oh, second Hood. They showed you the story about Emmett Till in that movie. Yeah, so they show you that they understand reincarnation, okay, because they showed you who he was, and they give like, okay, this is your opportunity to redeem yourself from what happened in your past life. Yeah. So man, these elites, they understand reincarnation because they know who they are coming back. That's how they know that they know they lying to go back to Esau, man. That's how they're able to with they being uncovered now. That's how they was able to hide it for so long. You know, because they always knew who they were. And they knew which people to identity to steal. It's like, okay, well, we know we Esau, but we can't let that be known. So who do we need to be? All right, we need to be the Israelites. We got to be the Israelites. That's what I'm saying. The Most High got Esau and the trick bag. These so-called white people don't know, man. The Lord got him in a trick bag, man. You know?
I don't know if it's so much still talking about.
Y'all had one, they talking about the wings.
Okay, I was gonna get on Jeremiah 5:28 that our people should pass away.
Oh, the wicked.
Oh, yeah, go bring it out. Bring it out.
This is Jeremiah 5:28. It say, they are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
That's right. Our people more wicked than the wicked, man. Look at them. All right? You'll see a faggot ass so-called white man, but in the world, he manly. But behind closed doors, he a straight up faggot. But here it is, you got Jake. He just flamboyant as he can be. He got no man in the world. He a faggot in the world, and he a faggot behind closed doors.
Hey, see, Esau can walk around. Esau can walk around.
Look at the wickedness, man. Look at the wickedness.
Yeah. That's why we just gotta get the story, man.
He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait till it stopped raining.
Yeah, he couldn't
Yeah,
fucking
soon
wait,
as it
man.
stopped raining. Time to go. Bring that jump back out there.
This is Jeremiah 5:28. It say, they are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah.
They judge not the cause.
Right, because Jake overdoing, man. You know, Jake overdoing. Whatever Esau pushed forth through his media, all right, TV, entertainment, Jake gonna take it and run with it. 1,000 more miles, man. You know, Jake gonna say, I can do it better than him. He think he can outgame me. You know, Jake try to do it better than him. He can't switch like me. Like, come on, man. Jake do the shit to the max, man.
Hey, they show you that on that show, Boondocks?
Yeah, come.
Me and the brother Yakinan were watching that, when we just did our little video when we were together. And that episode on BET, they showed you how they like have meetings. They're like, how can we destroy black people? Like they plainly show it in the in the shows. You know, they show you it on Simpsons, and people are starting to wake up to it. But people, when they see it on the TV show, they're like, oh, it's just like for laughs,
Right.
or it's fictional. It's just for shits and giggles.
Right.
But no, they actually do that, and it's part of their witchcraft. It's hiding it in plain sight.
They get think tanks.
Psalms 83, man.
That's the stuff I'm about to say.
Y'all bring it out there.
Psalms 83. I was going to say Psalms 83.
That's what it's going back to, man. Psalms 83, man. You know?
Okay. It says Psalms 83:1. It says, keep not thou silence, O thou.
Right. Keep not thy silence, man. All right? Oh, Yahweh, man. That's who our power is. Yahweh should not shop, man. Go ahead.
It say, hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace, man. And we not holding peace back, man. That's why we out here week in and week out, in season, out of season, man. All right? Bringing forth the downfall of the monster, man. We not holding back peace, man. All right? The Lord said he ain't coming to send peace on earth, man. All right? We ain't playing no games either, man. Go ahead, bro.
And be not still, O thou.
And be not still, man. Continue to give us the spirit and power, man. Go ahead.
For lo, thy enemies make a turmoil.
So, yeah, this is a prayer. All right, a prayer that was being prayed to the Lord, man.
Right.
All right, so telling the Lord to be not still, like do something for these people because they're coming together against us. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Yeah, that's part of the crafty counsel. All right, homosexuality was a crafty counsel that they formulated together to destroy, destroy our people, man. Because within that, hey, in Genesis it tells you to be fruitful and multiply, man. You can't multiply being a faggot, man. All right? That phallic symbol, the grand architect, it's called a G, is a penis. I forgot what it was, but it's basically cutting off the sperm line or something like that to that effect. Slocky. Thoughts. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. And who was the hidden ones, man? Jacob. Israelites, man.
Right? Yeah, because they hid from what? Their nationality, man. They hid from who they truly are. You know? They have taken on the custom of the heathens, man.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right, they have done that. You just think about it, man. How the hell can we Africans come over here and basically start a business? Well, we had to go to school through kindergarten, preschool, 12th grade, go to college, and still ain't able to get a fucking a business, man. We've been in America all our lives, man. And they come over here from a whole other country and get on top of us, man. Succeed way better than us, man. Why so, man? It's the scriptures. The earth was given to the hand of the wicked, man. All right? They're in cahoots with the wicked, man. Go ahead, bro.
Say that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Ooh, they try to take us away, man. But through the spirit of power, how about Shema Shah? They can't, man. All right?
But how did they do it? They set up Planned Parenthood.
Yep.
Okay? And wherever you at, wherever you, well, Slakia, cut us off from being a nation. All right? They changed they switched up our name.
Right.
Okay? They gave us all these byword names, you know, Haitian, Dominican, this, that, and the third. All right? They wanted to cut us off from being a nation. Okay? And then, the chemicals they gave us, the chemicals, the way of life we was living in the projects. They put roaches from Germany into the projects, man. That hold diseases on them. All right, so we can die in the projects, man. And then the project wall is covered with lead. You know, Jake dying from brain cancer and stuff because of the lead that's in lead poison and shit, man. You know, so they did a lot of things to try to cut us off, man. All right.
Like in the projects, where I come from, Chicago, like when I was a kid, I used to scratch the wall, and you see metal.
Yeah.
Right behind the cement. Yeah. That's lead. That calls lead.
Yeah, and it mess you up, and you would either die, or you would just be messed up in the head, man. Yeah. Esau was doing those things, really, so the prophets would be born because they know the prophecy, man. All right, Esau knows, reincarnation. Okay, so they was basically trying to get the prophets. You know, you got to think on that type of level. Everything that the devil had done to the nation of Israel is because he was trying to stop the prophets from rising up, man. Bro, what happened with Yahushua when Yahushua was born? Herod, he was trying to kill all the man child. What happened in Egypt? Pharaoh, he tried to do the same thing, right? Because they knew prophets raised up out of the nation of Israel. All right, and whenever prophets came, they declared the downfall of their kingdom, and the Lord destroyed it. So they tried to do the same thing this time, but it didn't work, man. It didn't work this time, man.
I got a quick.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, right. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy soul.
See, deliver us from the wicked, man. Okay, because this devil's trying to really take us out, man. You know, but we're still here to the spirit of God about Shemal Shah. Okay, and now we're declaring your end. You know, y'all try to declare our end. Y'all try to say that we want the holy people, want us to go in all these other customs because y'all knew the history. If we was to go off, the Lord was going to destroy us. Okay, that's in Judah, the 5th chapter.
I got one more thing. Bible shot. I just want to extract the point out of that scripture because that scripture really it's revealing in itself. Read it again.
Okay. This is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword. Who did Isaac get a sword to? Us brothers in the spirit, we know who Isaac was. Isaac was Yahweh Shah in the spirit. So who did he give the sword to?
Esau.
That blessing.
Hey, Esau is wicked, man. That's a beautiful point.
Hey, yeah, that's right. But what Apostle Bob, when he had made that video, he said he that had gave it to him, he said we're gonna take it away.
Yeah, you ready to say? I give it, then I take it. I give it, I make a lie.
It's spiritual, man. Just how the scriptures there link right up, man.
Hey, and the scriptures say that he uses the heathen as his sword. So he gave him a sword just so he could use it.
Yeah.
That's actually that's still his sword.
That's his.
Yeah.
He said,
Hey, hey, no, that's beautiful you said that because he's using their sword for the sword, which is the missiles. Esau created the missiles. He's going to destroy himself.
Right. He said create the waste that they are destroying.
He created the waste to destroy.
he said he gonna fall apart his own head.
What's that? What's that scripture?
You got a precept though, Ox?
Yeah.
Go ahead, break it out real quick.
Very kind of,
Go ahead, bring it out.
this Psalms,
You got mine, I got two in Psalms.
this Psalms 59:8. But thou, O Lord, should laugh at them. Thou should have all the heathen in derision.
Hey, there we go. Lord said he gonna laugh at them. How he gonna laugh, man? Through the men's, man.
God.
And he said he gonna do what?
Thou shalt have all the heathen in derision, because of his strength will I wait upon thee, for Yahweh Shai is my defense.
See?
I'm,
Wait upon me.
yeah. It's jump down to 11. It says, slay them not, lest my people forget. Scatter them by thy power and bring them down, O Lord, our shield.
Yeah.
For the
Bring them
sick.
down.
Yeah, come.
You know, we're talking about Esau, man, the wicked, man.
Yeah.
All right? Bring these so-called white people down, man. All right, to where they belong, man. Where they need to be at from the get-goes, man. Go ahead.
It said, for the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride.
Take it in their pride. What do America push the most? Pride.
God.
America pushes pride.
Nobody can stop us.
You ain't got nothing, you ain't got pride.
Well, Esau said that he got his military is the best military ever. You know, not until Yahweh Shai military get on your ass, man.
God.
You know.
And for cursing and lying which they speak, consume them, and wealth consume them.
Woo!
That they may not be, and let them know that Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, ruler in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. Salah.
The fire gonna consume them, man.
I got something. This is Isaiah 54:14. It says, behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire.
So the power about Yahweh Shai is all behind the weapons of war.
That's right.
Because the Lord is the man of war.
That's right. God.
Behold,
I like the look on these devil faces now.
when they say it, these devils, I was gonna say it earlier, bro. It's fear, bro. Every devil that been walking past, they just like they in fear, bro. What the fuck is going on? You know? It ain't fun time to be an Edomite, man. Alright? And it ain't a good time to be an Edomite. And they know, in their spirit, they know something's gonna happen, man. All they can do is a phony ass smiles, man. They can tell. Alright? Phony ass smiles, but y'all know, man. Like, ooh, shit. Y'all know in our spirit, those are the prophets.
You know that feeling like you got when you were a kid, when you know you fucked up, and then like your mom says, wait till your dad gets home. Or that.
Well, Yahweh Shai is, Yahweh Shai did work for some niggas. You know?
Or that feeling when you get called to the principal's office, and you know what it's about.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what these devils are feeling when they see the prophets out on the highways and byways talking about the people that put them into slavery and haven't been repaid. They get that feeling, man. Like they're about to shit their heart out, man. That's what they feel, man.
And man, these devils having dreams about the destruction. They having dreams about the prophets and shit. And then they'll wake up and walk down the street and see the prophets and shit. They be all scared, man. You know. But let me finish this. This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire. Okay, and it's talking about the scientists, man. All right, the Lord created the scientists, like the brothers breaking down the atom. He put that in Esau's spirit to be able to manipulate the atoms and you know and the elements to create the ultimate destroyer, which is the nuclear missile. And the next thing it says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Woo! And I have created the waster to destroy, man.
And what if the instrument, man?
Those missiles, man. Missiles. Why do you think? Somebody can get bubble shot. Matthew 24. I got you.
Yeah, I got one part to the missile.
Okay, come on. Why do you think this whole topic of war, man? All right, World War III, man. Okay. Why do you think that? Why do you think everything is about World War III now, man? All right? And within World War III, this place is going to be destroyed, man. You know?
Start at verse 7.
Yeah, come on.
This is Matthew 24. I'm starting at verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors.
Start up.
Okay.
Start up at 4.
Okay. This is Matthew 24 and 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
What does it say in verse 4?
And Yahushua said unto them, see, ye shall not see these things. Very, very, I say unto you, there shall not be left therein one stone upon another.
Let's start from 3.
Okay. This is Matthew 24 and 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
See, this is now look, the prophet asked him, when is going to be the sign of the Lord's coming? All right? We're going to go into the sign that we know that the Lord is on his way back. Go ahead, Al.
And the end of the world.
See, we wanted to know when would the end of the world come. All right? When would be the change and shift? Mother shall hold that real quick. Get 6 and 7. Second of 6 and 7.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah, when is the end of the world?
I was just thinking about Ezra, bro. How he been asking the whole time.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing,
that's
man.
right, that's right. That's spirit
Because
right
within
there.
the end of the world, man, it's going to be righteousness for our people, man.
That's right.
All right, boy,
That's
for
right.
our people, man. All right, everybody done won, man. Everybody won over us, man. It's time for us to win, man. All right, we finna win this game, man. All right, we about to win, man. All right,
Ultimate victory, though.
yeah, the ultimate victory,
The
man.
ultimate victory.
You know,
Flawless. You know that feeling that you always had to sit in the back seat and the window couldn't up to the window?
yeah, you can
Yeah.
never get the window seat. Hey, we finna get the window seat, man. And the chariots, you know. We don't see this destruction happen, man. All right, we don't see this devil go down, man. We witnessing our enemies fall right now.
That's
man.
right.
We're witnessing this devil fall, man. So come on, man. There was a mayor, some mayor, wherever he at, the mayor, he was found out that he had nothing but drugs in his crib and shit, right? And he started shooting at the sheriffs, man. These Edomites is bugging out, man. They fucking losing it, man. You know, these Edomites is going crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're the new niggas, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of, it's like on Instagram and stuff, one particular dude, he be posting a lot of Edomite fights.
Yeah.
Like, they just started.
Look at these
like,
damn
being real
thugs, these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Terrorizing our neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's the devil, man. Esau, man.
Esau,
We
man.
winning right now,
Look at
man.
these savages.
You know, like these damn savages, man. All right, we winning right now, Aki. All right, our enemy, we're watching this devil fall, man. That's
right.
Okay, and when you read these scriptures, man, you gotta feel it, man. When you read this, you see wars and rumors of wars. We see that happening, man. So how much more this Bible is true, man? All right, go ahead.
It's the second Matthew 6 and 7. It said, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? And that's exactly what the prophets was asking Yahushua.
That's right.
Same thing. You know? Or when,
Ready, man.
it say, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow?
Which is talking about what? This current world, all right, that we living in now. And guess what? The kingdom of heaven.
All right, because the prophets, we knew, okay, we knew the prophecies. All right, we knew our promise. We knew that we was gonna get the kingdom back. Okay, Israel back then knew. Just like the Israel of today, we are the real Israelites today. Not our they niggas, they Mexicans, Puerto Rican, they the heathens as of now, man. But we knew that we had the promise. Okay, we knew we had something coming. Okay, go ahead.
It says,
And we just want our fair share, man. This damn devil and great rob the whole world, but we complaining about this. You know, we want to fucking win, man. Everybody won. All right? Everybody won over us, man. Everybody had their chance. Now it's our turn, man. Damn. Y'all teachers in school, the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, you know, all these other empires and shit. But what about our empire? When we gonna get our empire, man? You know, talking about history repeats itself, right? It does, man. Y'all went down and another nation rose up. That's history repeating itself.
You know? They never wanted us to know about our empire. That's why they took the Bible out of the
That's
school.
why they took it out, man.
That's why they took the Bible out of the school. They never wanted us. Like they always wanted us to think we was just a slave.
That's it. That it wasn't nothing else.
Nothing else.
Y'all slaves, y'all, you know know, that's
Y'all
it.
3/5 of a man.
Yeah, three-fifths of a fucking man.
And the scripture said y'all 3/5
Right.
in Revelations.
Go ahead, huh?
It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
Hard of him, man. A lot of brothers can grab Romans to further it on. You know? It say Romans, I didn't hear what you said. Romans, the further this is 9.
Ninth chapter.
Esau and Jacob. Oh, yeah, Romans.
Yeah, it's like I can.
Go ahead, bro.
This backing up as the second Ezra 6 and 8. It said, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob handheld first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world.
See, Esau is the end of the world. Go ahead.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And we're pulling down our brother's heel now, man. All right, we hold on to that motherfucker, man. It's just like when we was in the womb, man. Esau probably did a weak ass cheap shot or something, and then tried to get his scary ass out the womb, and we grabbed his ass, man. All right, and we pulling on his heel by bringing down his kingdom right now, man. Through the word, man. All right. Yeah, he was on some. Yeah, we had to grab that motherfucker on that foot. Yeah. You know, we grabbed his ass, man. All right.
Actually pulling down his foundation.
That's what it is. Pulling down.
Trickery. It's bullshit.
Pulling it down.
Break it down into stronghold.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's what we do, man. You got something real quick?
Yeah, I got a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead.
This,
Go ahead.
this Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning.
Read it again.
Isaiah 46 and 10, declaring the end from the
See,
beginning.
the end was already declared in the beginning of time, man. The Jacob and Esau story was in what? Genesis, man, the beginning. So it was already declared in the beginning that this devil was going to go down, man. And through the course of prophecy and prophecy's sake, the way the world had to change and shift, and this is the last thing now, man.
And from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
That's right, man. These scriptures is powerful, man. The Lord's counsel is standing. Because what? He said he's going to send his prophets out before this place gets destroyed, man. And that's what he's doing. Right, you know? That's right. Go ahead,
Not knowing good or evil.
Oh,
This is breaking it down. You know.
this is Romans 9 and 11. It says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand.
Right, so it was already meant.
It was already planned, man. It was already
Like you
planned.
said, declaring the end from the beginning, man. It was already set up through the spirit of power, man. Who's gonna rule, man?
That's why the whole situation with Jacob and his mother, Rebecca, they she basically helped.
Yeah, she helped.
Helped to keep the birthright, man. You know, it's that spiritual. Just like now, Jake. Just like Jake down the day, man. That's how you know we those people, man.
Yeah.
Because Jake been a what? Mama's fucking boy, man.
Right.
He was a fucking mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? And he was going back for his mom. Hey, this is what we gonna do. You gonna get that blessing, son. You gonna get that blessing. Look, I'm gonna cook. We gonna Esau ass in the field. We gonna put this on you. You gonna get that blessing, man. You know, it was already set up in the spirit for that to happen. You know?
And as soon as Jacob got that blessing, Esau stopped crying.
That one place on
So it's beautiful, man. Once you hey, man, we understand these scriptures with the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right, we breaking it open, man. You see?
That's how you know the Lord control a lot of things because the Lord had Esau in the field, still hunting shit. And Jacob already picking up. You know what I'm saying? He's already picking up. Hey, Jacob went, got the food, brought the food home, Mama done prepared the food. He done put the coat on. Then supplanted daddy, then got the blessing. He gone. Esau ass just not getting back to the house. Talking about where my blessing is. I done ate. I thought you had already. What? Ate and
But you know, but before that, he took the birthright.
Yeah.
The guy called him out the birthright. So we got the birthright and the blessing, which was already rightfully ours, man.
Right.
You know, it was rightfully ours already.
That's why Jacob means supplanted.
That's why I said his name is so right for Jacob. He supplanted me these 2 times. Alright.
I just had to make it theatrical, man.
Right? You know, you have to manifest it, all right, in the physical and make it captivating, like where it get your attention.
Hell yeah,
When you reading the story of Jacob and Esau, man, it's like the picture is painted perfectly through the spirit if you got it. You know, it's like, oh man, that's plain. Who's supposed to get it? It ain't nothing to it. But
From the top to the bottom, like, it's already stated.
Hey, Carl, how about singing how shy I'm Jake, man?
When you really think about it, man, everybody fucking hates Esau. Because, you know, brothers always make the point that he's a bastard because he doesn't have a heavenly father. But shit, when you read Jacob, the story of Jacob and Esau, he doesn't even have a mother. His own mother was like, all right, Jacob, let's get this birthright. You know, even Mother Nature. You know, Mother Nature didn't provide him a deer for him to kill.
When he was king, the brown one wouldn't bring forth fruit for him. You know, that's how you know that he was them damn settlers. Italian and Spaniards, you know, Christopher Columbus, when they came over here, the motherfuckers was low level, man. Living in caves and shit, they didn't know nothing about life.
Because their own parents don't even raise them. That's why you have this thing called Pharrell children, right? Because they have to go and like get raised by wolves and shit. But they aren't raised like by wolves like Jake is, because they have that spirit on them. You know, the scriptures say, ask of the earth and ask of the animals, and they shall teach you. You know, like Bruce Lee, he learned mixed martial arts by looking at the grasshopper. That's why, you know, you got some Jakes that fight like this and shit.
Snakes.
Yeah, snakes. He got that cobra. But when Esau does it, he just knows, lick the fucking dirty water and bark like a dog and walk on all fours.
Because his spirit doesn't resonate with the earth.
Yeah,
that's why the scriptures say he's viler than the earth, man. You know, but Jake's spirit resonates with the earth.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the animals don't even teach Esau. Animals can't even raise Esau. They hate him. Man, I'm so glad that I'm not a fucking Edomite, man. Because that's like the worst thing, man. That's how you know the scriptures are true. The Most High hates Esau. There's no way, man. There's no way for Esau. Even your demonic gods hate you because they report back to the Most High. They're just setting you up, man. They're letting you. They're deceiving you. They're saying, all right, yeah, make your sacrifice, do all these abominations. And then they go back to the Most High saying, yeah, they're wicked, man.
Hey, that's why the Lord laughing at them. You know, Lord mocking them, man. Esau.
Everything Esau do is really to get himself jacked up.
Hey, look, dude, they're gonna say, they got a commercial. It's so evil a caveman can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I know who he is.
He's a mic and shit.
You know he's a bass man. You know he's a bass man, man.
I was listening to that. It was an old nigga song with Mystical. He had a line. He's like, the ape man taught Tarzan, how the fuck you better than me? You know what I'm saying? So Esau know who he is. Like he even make them movies about himself. You know what I'm saying? And you was raised. You try to call us monkeys, but you got a movie about you being raised up by monkeys. So come on, man. Esau stupid.
Go ahead with that scripture though. Matthew 24.
This is Matthew 24:4, and Yahushua answered and said unto them.
Start back from 3.
Okay, Matthew 24:3, and he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many.
Yep, so the Lord began to break it down. All right? Take no, don't be deceived, man. There's a lot of people who's going to come and say, this is what the truth is, man. You know? You got all these churches, these temples, okay? All these temples are set up to deceive Jacob, you know? Go ahead.
Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
See, and these are the signs. You're gonna start hearing wars, rumors of wars. It was rumors of World War III since the 60s, man. You know, it's been rumors of this particular war. Okay, but that shows you that this is a part of the movie. It's always gonna be these things that's gonna happen. But the Lord just let us know these are the signs. Soon. You know, hey, it's a scripture about that rumors of wars. I'm gonna get it real quick. Here it is. This is Jeremiah 51:46. And lest your hearts faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. So it's gonna continue to be rumors until it happens. Okay, that's what it's about. Okay, it's gonna be rumors and rumors. Oh, y'all said it, that World War III was gonna happen. Y'all, y'all said this, y'all said that, and ain't nothing happening. That's to disenchant the unfaithful, man. Okay, to disenchant them. You know, oh, y'all been talking about this Israelite stuff since the 60s. You know, the 50s. You know, why the Lord ain't came back yet? Right. Each year, okay, then it comes 20, it comes 30. So for the weak-minded, the unfaithful, the ones who really don't want y'all about Shemal Shai, they gonna eventually mold their ass the fuck out of here, man. And then, boom, everything's gonna happen. That's what it means by he's gonna come in the thief in the night, man. Okay? Everything, and Jake think it's all cool and shit. You know? Think everything is all good. Alright? And then, boom, the Lord is gonna hit y'all ass, man. Alright? And y'all gonna be shocked, man. Alright? The world is gonna be shocked at what the Lord is about to do to this place, man.
Yeah.
Alright? Especially you niggas, man. I hate 2/3 of our nation, man. I hate you fucking niggas, man. Y'all killed Yahweh Shai first, alright? And y'all killed all the prophets, man. Alright? And y'all coming against the word, man. So we cannot wait until the Lord destroy you people, man. Alright?
Right.
We can't wait for that shit to happen, man. Alright?
Hey, just to lay back off your point, Elder, about they unfaithful. You know, the reason why they can't get the scriptures, all right, because as the scriptures say, without faith it's impossible to please the Most High. You know? So that's that substance, man. That faith is the substance what makes this real.
Yeah.
You can read this back and forth, front and back, in between.
You gotta feel this, man.
Hey, you gotta have that faith. The faith, the only thing that makes it real, man. That's the substance of this Bible.
And our people is hey, man, our people, man, look, man.
And like
Our
Jesus,
people, man, so like they tried to corrupt the scriptures, man.
Yeah.
All right. They corrupt the scriptures. You got these other camps out here talking about that Esau can make it. They're not talking about the destruction. Okay, that's why they need to. That's why in the beginning it told you don't be deceived, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna come in my name.
Right.
Don't be deceived because all the people is deceiving Israel, man. Because they want Esau's dollar, man. All right. And back in the Roman Empire, it was said that they knew that was Yahweh Shai, man, and they still wanted to crucify him. They knew that was the Lord. Okay, he was doing great miracles. He said we can't deny it, but we gotta get rid of his ass. You see? So the hell with our people, man. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro.
when he was doing miracles, they said that he did it by the works of Beelzebub. Like, what kind of dumbass nigga has to fucking say that?
What kind of demon is on you to say that, man? Oh, he can only do that because they said the Lord was using witchcraft, basically.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He's like, oh, that's some
Unfaithful.
What are the Haitians into? Voodoo.
Yeah, voodoo. Yeah.
That's, like today's terms, that'd be the same as, oh, they're on some voodoo shit.
Yeah.
Like, and that's probably what's gonna happen in these times to come. When brothers start doing miracles, they're gonna be like, oh, that's voodoo. Oh, they're on some Illuminati shit.
Yeah, well, that's witchcraft.
Yeah, that's witchcraft.
That's witchcraft.
It's always gonna be unfaithful, but that's why they're gonna die. Go ahead, bro.
See that you be not troubled.
See, that's what. Don't be scared of this. All right. With all these things that happen, wars, rumors of wars, all right, people being deceived. Don't worry about it, man. We know the ultimate mission. We know the ultimate goal. Go ahead.
Hey,
Bro.
cause look, yeah, because you gotta die. You gotta remember you was born, man. Cause you don't even remember how you died your last past life, man. You know.
Yeah.
So hey, what it say? Gird your loins up like a man, man. If you had to die, guess what you died? You died in the truth, man. You died in the faith, man.
Yeah.
And that's a greater blessing, man. All right, to die for your brother, man.
Come, man.
No greater love, man.
Man, ain't no such thing as death, man.
That's right. You just go to sleep, man.
Yep.
For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah. We see that. It's like, brother, we see that. All these things come to pass. What we are now? We are in captivity. All right? Did that not come to pass? Was that not spoken in Deuteronomy? All right? It's playing out now, man. We yet this day in our captivity. All right? But guess what? The end is not yet, man. All right? Because guess what? The mark of the beast has to come. All right? That's ultimate. All right? The hour of temptation. You know? Then you got martial law. You got FEMA camp. You got the race wars. All right? You got the famine of the word. You got the real famine. All right, bread and water. All that has to come, man. You know? But once that chip get implemented, man, that's the end, man. All right? That's the all be all, man. All right? That's what we waiting on Esau to do, man. Implement that chip, man. Press that goddamn button, man.
God.
All right? But we can get the hell up out of here, man. Because America is doomed, man. America sucks, man. It's sucking the drain. This shit bullshit, man. You know? America is not the kingdom that it once was, man. You know?
You got it, though, bro. It's gonna keep going.
Yeah, come on.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nations.
Nation against nation. So going back into the original topic of when are the signs of the Lord,
Right.
Race riots, and we can go through that and decipher between the situations that's going on in the earth for those things to happen. You know, Jake being discriminated against. The Lord's gonna raise Jake spirit up, man. They're gonna jump on these damn Edomites, man, and vice versa, man. Nation against nation, man. All right, that's us versus them.
Right.
Okay, it's gonna be a time where every nation is gonna go back to their own people. Okay, and they're gonna fight it amongst one another, man. All right. So nation against nation, the race wars, the race riots. All right. And Esau's doing a hell of a job putting Trump in the office to create it. You see, you got to look in the word to see why the scripture saying how is nations going to fight against nations, man. Well, look what the hell been happening since the beginning of time. You know. Go ahead.
Hey, then you had what that recent event that happened with Gucci was, and they put that
Yeah,
jigaboo on the sweater.
Yeah, they put their
Blackface.
Blackface. What they call them, jigaboo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I think Prada, they made a hoodie with the with a noose on.
Yeah,
Yeah, with a noose, bro. Yeah, with a noose, man.
Yeah.
So of course it's gonna be nation against nation, man.
Yeah.
They're showing us that they hate us. You know, they're mocking us. We was talking about it a couple of days ago. Esau came, they created those clothing, and then they already had their apology letter written too. You know, because once everybody found out, we apologize. Just, you know what I'm saying? Esau only just apologized. I'm sorry for you know what I'm saying? But they know they're damn. That's why we call them the devil. You know?
Like they had a little young Jake, man. They had him put a shirt on, man. Had said, the coolest monkey in town or something. Esau tried to, I was like, damn, come on.
Yeah. So he's seeing how far he can go.
He see how far he can go with it. But that's why the scripture said, who shall rouse him up? Because Jake ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't doing nothing. Something big is going to have to happen. And then the Lord is going to release the spirit of the Israelites and release the Edomite spirit, release everybody's spirits, and it's going to be an all-out race riot.
Order of chaos.
Go ahead.
Jay like that old line.
Yep.
It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
And that's another sign. Kingdom against kingdom. What's that? America versus Iran. Okay? Iran versus Israel. Okay? Kingdom against kingdom. That's why you gotta pay attention to the news. You gotta pay attention to international news. Okay? The stock market and all those things, because it's showing you on why these things is happening, man. These kingdoms coming against each other, fight over money, fight over oil, fight over gold. You know what I'm saying? So kingdom against kingdom, man. Alright? And then on top of that, Esau is the devil, man. Okay? On top of that, the other nations, the other kingdoms is finding out that this devil has been manipulating everybody, man. They find out that America is one of these so-called, these Edomites, these white people, man, these devils. All right? Found out that the world is knowing that this is the devil, man. Okay? The president, the old president, I forgot his name, Venezuela, I think he made a speech, I can't think of his name, but he said the devil was here. He said the devil or something like that was here. It was a speech, you know. So these other nations and kingdoms, they know that this man is the devil. Okay, That's why they make straight. Back then they had statements like "Yankee go home."
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my land. You know. So that's why I started kingdom against kingdom, man. You know, and it can go more deeper into it. You know, go ahead.
It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, man. So the shift